This episode contains discussions of bullying and depression. Listen at your own discretion. It is Saturday, the 31st of August, 2024. My name is Pigeon Rose, and this is my song of the day. Here we are again talking about the late, great Daniel Johnston. This is a song called Story of an Artist. And as you can probably tell, it's yet another autobiographical song. It's from Don't Be Scared from 1982. This is another one that's been covered a fair bit. It was covered on the cover album, The Late Great Daniel Johnston by M. Ward. There's also a version of it by Jerry Fish and the Mudbug Club. He is not an artist who I was familiar with, but he's an Irish guy who my dad was familiar with. So when I said that he had done a cover, my dad was like, really? Jeez. Anyway, it's a good cover. I haven't listened to the M. Ward one in ages. I should probably do that because I do like M. Ward. Anyway, so as the name implies, it is a autobiographical song. It's telling you the story of an artist, but it's very clearly about himself. As so many of his songs are. Kind of reminds me of Peekaboo in a lot of ways, this song. So, don't need any more preamble. Let's just go listen to it now and then come back in a few minutes and talk about it. Hey, Pidge, why don't you listen to any happy music? Yeah, there it is. Story of an Artist by Daniel Johnston. Another piano-led one. I think Walking the Cow might be the only chord organ one I'm talking about this week. That's so weird. Yeah, another piano-led one. Someone in the YouTube comments said that the piano sounds like rain at a funeral, which is a really interesting thing to say. I think I get it with how it's like the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's all kind of like hitting individually, but all melding together at the same time. Especially at the end, the way he kind of, not fills, I'm thinking in drum terms. He does little like flourishes, at the end. I get what the person was saying. So it opens with a little clip of someone talking, presumably his mother. He has a few clips of his mother in different tracks. And so this person says, I don't know, it's like when you go to read your own poetry, you get all... Once again, Audacity crashed. What the fuck is up with that? Anyway, the person says, I don't know, it's like when you go to read your own poetry, you get all choked up. Which is an interesting thing to have in a song about what it's like to be an artist, to have this comment on reading your poetry and getting nervous, because this song so much is about being put down for sharing your art. So it starts with the chorus, listen up and I'll tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, others aren't so bold. Pretty transparent commentary on himself. He's not trying for fame and glory, he's just trying to be an artist. He calls himself an artist growing old. I will remind you that he was like 21 when he made this album. But it sure can feel like that, I say as a 29-year-old. Everyone and friends and family saying, hey, get a job. Why do you only do that only? Why are you so odd? We don't really like what you do. We don't think anyone ever will. It's a problem that you have, and this problem's made you ill. So putting him down for not having a job and wanting to be a singer, wanting to be an artist, they're like, that's not a real job. That's not a real thing to do with your life. Why are you so weird? We don't like your art, and we don't think anyone will like your art, so it's not a career that you can have. And this problem's made you ill. They're like almost implying that his obsession with his art is like what made him mentally ill. It's a really harsh critique of the people who harshly critique him, Then you get the chorus again. The artist walks alone. Someone says behind his back, he's got his gall to call himself that. He doesn't even know where he's at. The artist walks among the flowers, appreciating the sun. He does this all his waking hours, but is it really so wrong? They sit in front of their TVs saying, hey, this is fun, and they laugh at the artist saying he doesn't know how to have fun. The best things in life are truly free. Singing birds and laughing bees. You've got me wrong, says he. The sun don't shine in your TV. So, he's out for a walk alone, and someone says that he doesn't deserve to call himself an artist. And then he says that he's walking among the flowers, appreciating the sun. He does this all his waking hours. So kind of talking about how, with an artist's eye, he's kind of observing the world. This is what he does with his life. He observes pretty things. He walks among the flowers. He appreciates the sun. But is it really so wrong, he says, because people criticize him for engaging in his art, and what's so wrong about going for a fucking walk in the sun, And then, of course, Thomas Edison was a witch. He makes fun of people watching TV, saying, hey, this is fun. They laugh at the artist, saying he doesn't know how to have fun. He's saying, like, what you're doing isn't participating in art. It's not really making you happy, and you think that I'm not happy, but I'm happy making my art, The best things in life are truly free, singing birds and laughing bees. He just loves nature. He loves being out there and observing the beautiful things in the world. He doesn't need a TV to do it. You got me wrong, says he. The sun don't shine in your TV. Might be a reference to The Sun Always Shines on TV by Aha. Wait, hold on. Was that song even out then? I've always thought it was a reference to that, but was that the song? Did that song exist yet? Hold on. 1985. I don't think it did. Yeah, The Sun Always Shines on TV is from 1985, actually. So this is... Did Aha reference him? Interesting. Okay. That's very interesting to me. But yeah, The Sun Don't Shine on Your TV, he's saying that, like, that's not... We're not getting the same things out of this, you know? Then he says the chorus again, then repeats the first verse, and then the chorus again. It's a very simple and very sad song, just recounting the people who have criticized him and told him that he's worthless. Like I said, it's similar to Peekaboo in a way of... you know, people putting a note in his locker and saying he can't sing. I used to mix up and think that lyric was in Story of an Artist, but and also like the recurring thing of his mother criticizing him. Actually, one of the comments on the YouTube video is from John Fair, who presumably is Janet Fair's brother, and he says that this song is supposed to be how his mother talked to him, which makes it so much sadder, but I mean, it's true. She was always just like that, and it's referenced in Peekaboo of the calling him a lazy bum and all that, and it's the same here with the hey, get a job. Everyone in Friends and Family, he says, you know. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about this one. Tomorrow we'll be having our last Daniel Johnston song of the week. I mean, I'll talk about his other stuff later, but for this week, it'll be the last song, and it'll be Walking the Cow, which I've been building up to all week, of course. That's pretty much it for today. Thank you so much for listening. Please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think, tell other people about this show. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Break it down.
There's also a cover of it by Jerry Fish and the Mudblood. That is a hard fucking band name to say. Holy shit. They sit in front of their TVs. Touch me. How can this be? Believe me. The sun always shines on TV.